back.
Good morning.
Another edition of Roast Beef and Bagels. So the merch man went crazy again.
I did get crazy.
But first, I just want to show you I got my new Charlie Kirk hat. So when he passed away.
So he ordered it when he passed away. It was like months ago.
Yeah, I mean, they announced that it was going to take a long time to come in. So it's the Turning Point USA.
Very nice.
47. And so I was kind of happy. But he passed away October.
Months. Yeah, months.
Something like that.
It's nice though. I can't keep white. I just told him that when he showed it to me. I said, I can't keep white.
It's nice.
So if I can keep white, I would get it. But
I was happy I got it. But so we got some new merch. I'm going to show you. So for those
I'm always testing out.
Get merch from us, maybe this might be something you might get. So we got these new. Check this out.
They stink, by the way.
These are details, but like the vinyl details that stick on the car.
Yeah, you can put on the car.
On the window with our new logo. Might be a little bit hard to see, but
it smells though. It's like toxic. Like I just got it out. It fucking stinks. I'm gonna throw up. You know what it is? It's the vinyl.
It's the vinyl, like the re-stickable. Is that a word?
Yeah, you put it on like
you can put
not like a bumper sticker.
Yeah,
because the bumper stickers are hard to take off. These you can take off.
These come on off. They cling. Right? Is that the word? Cling.
That's a good word. Cling. That's a good word.
They cling and then they come off.
Oof, it stinks.
So yeah, it smells, but we'll leave it here.
Oh yeah, put it over there.
You don't like it.
Nah,
I'll put it.
Put it in the bag.
I'll put it in.
I got asthma. I got no
old
fucking health
school
problems
original
right now.
drawstring bag. I'll throw it in there for now.
God, it's bad.
Yeah, so that's one.
I didn't realize how strong it was. I had it for a few days. I didn't even realize how strong the smell was. You didn't smell it? You don't smell it?
I don't smell it. And then we got
that's fucking me.
The new business cards.
We're gonna put them on people's cars as advertisement. Nice.
Pretty cool. Some business cards. Nice. And then we got
some hats.
Some new trucker hats. As you can hear me.
Trucker hats go. The trucker hats go quick.
Yeah.
Nice. Basic. I think there's a few black, a couple of red, blue.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah. I like the trucker hats.
It's nice getting in.
Obviously, if you guys want, just email us and we'll try to send it out to you as soon as we can. As supplies last, I didn't get a lot. Last year I got a lot more. This year,
yeah, we whatever we get. Because right now, we give our stuff away.
Yeah, we don't get any money for it.
We don't make any money on this stuff. We got a blue. We got a black one too.
Black,
pretty cool. Same thing, trucker hat style with the mesh in the back. So these are pretty cool. And then we got a couple of new shirts made up.
Actually, I'm excited for the shirts. I think everybody who watches us regularly is going to want them. But the newer logo is very cool.
But not only
leave it to
we want to show the shirts.
My boy Bagels. Oh no! We show them last.
I will show those last. Okay, so we got some other stuff. We got new, smaller stickers.
Yeah, we went to the cartoon. I don't know if we're happy with
AI type of look. We'll see. We're gonna
the stickers we might. Stickers we could always reorder. It's not a problem.
Which I think these are pretty good.
Yeah, we can put the shirts in there and give them to the people who want
like a gift bag.
Yeah, like a gift bag. And you can reuse it, like lunch, that type of shit.
Then you got
this. I think is coming real nice.
The license plate.
I love that.
This is really sharp.
Yeah,
I like this a lot.
Yeah, it is very cool.
See, I like this logo though for the new logo.
Yeah, I agree.
Right,
I agree.
So this
I've been.
A lot of people like this.
A lot of people like that one. I've been showing people the new shirts and whatever, and they're like, "Oh no, I would definitely wear that logo." So we
I still think from like a recognition standpoint, I like the picture of us that we use
on the original sticker,
the original one, because a lot of people actually recognize us. It's funny how that's working. So people actually recognize
this guy gets recognized constantly.
Again last night.
Oh my god!
At dinner again. But it was the same place, Lenny's.
Yeah.
Because it's a local place. So we'll go to. And then, so this shirt is a size small.
It's small. It's tiny.
With the new logo on the back.
I think it looks incredible, though.
All right. So it's a plain black.
Eventually, I'm going to try to put some on front, but where we order it from, there's different things all the time. Different sales, different whatever.
So if anyone is size small, I'm going to put the email in there. Maybe we'll give you our first prototype shirt.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Me and the beef are not fitting in a small.
No, definitely not.
Even though we lost some weight. And then we did a new color in red. Red's pretty sharp.
Yeah,
Again,
the red color I did because it was very inexpensive. I guess they wanted to get
the
rid of it.
back,
But the red looks good against the
the
new
red
logo.
looks really good against
And
the
the
logo.
front, the front was too
The
big.
crest is a little too big, I think, on
Yeah,
the
it's too
chest.
big. No,
It's
I
supposed to
agree.
be like a small crest on the
Yeah,
front.
yeah. It's
But
too
I mean,
big.
it's not horrible. But this is the red. The red
That's
shirt I like
it's an
too.
X, I think, a double A.
It's the XL.
So the red looks good.
The red does look good with the logo.
I think it looks good.
Came out nice. So yeah. So if anybody's interested, maybe drop us a funny line or a comment.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll win a new item here.
Yeah. As long as you wear it, we want you to wear it. That's all.
Yeah, we did have another roast beef and bagel sighting, and we posted it up on our Facebook page. So we appreciate it. So if you guys do happen to see us somewhere in your neighborhood, don't hesitate to take a picture of yourself with it. Yeah. And if you don't mind, we're going to tag you. And we're going to, of course, thank our loyal listeners and viewers.
They're all over the Rockaways, Williamsburg, Broad Channel, Ozone Park, Howard Beach,
and Pennsylvania.
So Red Bank, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And I just started yesterday in Bensonhurst.
Wow.
Yeah. So we'll be all over.
So he is the PR guy with that stuff. He definitely does much more advertisement than I do when it comes to getting us blasted out there.
Every time I go somewhere, I take a bunch of stickers. Now I take some of these cards.
But I do say, I think the photo from a recognition standpoint, well, especially like where we live, people recognize us because we're all over the neighborhood. And then, of course, we have a lot of neighborhood followers. So we definitely appreciate it.
I think like 50% of our followers are from Howard Beach, or something like that. That's a high number. At least on my TikTok, it's like 54%, I think.
Probably most come from in the vicinity. Yeah, wherever we tend to hang out. So I was actually at something this week on Wednesday, and I ran into someone who listens to our show. And we spoke about it before, but he thinks that we should do an on location when the weather gets warmer.
I think so.
So he was, he's from Brooklyn. He's like, oh, you guys got to come film on location here. He's like, you just come down, set up. And he's like, just do something. He's like, let me know. He's like, because I'll come down that day to watch the broadcast or whatever. I don't know if he'd want to come on, but he could be more than welcome to.
Actually, my mother's a couple of blocks away from where he wants us to do. My mother will probably stop by. I mean, I don't know if she'll be on, but she'd stop by probably.
But I think what we should do, and we kind of spoke about it, is like we should walk, like you said, remember? And we should take the tripod thing that we got now and hold it and do a live telecast.
Yeah, I agree. Especially once it gets warmer.
Yeah, we
actually today's not a bad day.
No, today wasn't so bad. I mean, it poured. I didn't know it was supposed to rain, but it poured last night, so everything's kind of wet.
Yeah.
But it may not be a bad idea if we did something like that, and we can carry some merch with us. And we got small merch that we can carry, so we don't have to lug bags.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to say we got.
Oh yeah,
reusable totes.
Since they charge us for fucking.
Since they charge you for bags.
We'll give it to you for free.
We'll give it to you for free. You might as well use a roast beef and bagels bag when you go food shopping. That's so hysterical. But yeah, so getting back to that, I think that may not be a bad idea. Do something on location. And I like the idea, maybe we first try it, walking up and down.
Yeah, we'll do it on Crossbear, huh?
And we can start filming and
stop
people, run into the places we go to. And
we'll do a question of the day, something like that. One of those things.
We could do. If you guys got any ideas, you could let us know. Yeah, you guys can join us.
Whatever is in the cycle that week, we'll just ask what people think.
Mm-hmm. We always leave our email address.
Right. Yeah.
We can leave our email address. You could always reach out to us. And for those of you who know us, I'm sure you have our contact. So you can always call us or text us. And if you want to join us, maybe we'll do something like that. When the weather gets warmer, we'll be out a little bit more, and we'll be not in our indoor studio. We'll be outside a little bit. So, but a lot going on as always. We were just talking about it before we started this. I don't know. The whole war thing, which the beef doesn't call a war.
Conflict.
I call it a war because it is. I think there's some split on what's going on. There was a poll on CNN, which I thought was kind of hysterical, and I clearly didn't believe. And from CNN, it was a shocking poll where it said they termed it MAGA GOP 100%.
I've seen it.
Now, that's clearly a lie. There's no way you're not surveying anyone who's a supporter of him to find out if it's 100% in support of like every single thing he does. So I thought it was kind of silly to air something like that because there's always going to be a percent that's going to be, even if you're a supporter of his or whoever, you're going to not always agree with everything that these people do.
I think it'll be done in 2 weeks.
So the war?
Yeah, 2 more weeks. What's today's date?
Well,
the 20th.
They asked for what was it, 260 billion from Congress?
Yeah,
more.
Today's the 21st. It'll be done by Easter
because it can't be more than so many days. Because now then Congress has to approve. But
that's not really true because Obama bombed Libya for fucking 9 months. No one says nothing.
I also think we spoke about this, and you already think the midterms are going to change everything. I think this is going to definitely affect the outcome of the voting on the midterms.
It was going to change anyway. It always does. This historically, it's proven. Everybody.
But I think people who are on the fence may not vote now in favor of the GOP. I don't know. Look, I don't like wars or any kind of violence like that, especially towards a human life. So of course I'm not gonna scream and yell and scream I'm opposed to war and hold picket signs or anything like that because I hate protest. But I mean, would I rather there not be anything conflict or wars like this? Yeah. Do I understand that sometimes you have to keep maybe dangerous people at bay? Yeah. So I can kind of understand some stuff, but you got to sometimes think like, okay, they're a threat to us, right? They
for 47 years.
They definitely have declared their hatred, not all of them, but their hatred towards the U.S.
The government, not their people.
Right. So, I mean, people have made these claims on how much they hate the U.S. and they want people dead and all that stuff. So, I mean, yeah, but I mean, I think you kind of get that anywhere you go, people disliking other people for no good reasons or whatever. So, I don't know. Again, it's not like I'm saying I'm opposed to anything or like I would hold a picket sign and riot in the streets about it. But it does kind of make you think, okay, why are we doing this, right? I did like the fact that Trump was the president that ended wars rather than start them. And now, he can't have that notch in his belt, so to speak, with this.
Well, I will say I'm not a pro war guy myself. I am a pro strength, peace through strength, like Reagan. I'll be honest with you, I'm up and down about this, but I will say to you this: what Trump knows, and intelligence-wise, me and you will never know.
No.
So they could surmise on the left, they could surmise on the right. The reality is that we don't know the truth. We'll never know until they declassify something 25 years from now. So my faith is in he's doing the right thing. I think it'll be over in a couple of weeks. They don't have anything left. The left will tell you that they're winning. I don't know how that's possible. They have no Navy. They have no Air Force. They have no ground troops. They have no stockpiles of really much, but they do have a lot of drones. That's what they do. And that's what they're bombing with, their drones. Once they find their drone place, then they will have no other form of defense, and that'll be it. But he could pull out at any time once he thinks they're decapitated, which hopefully it's soon. But I kind of agree. I don't really like war.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is, like our allies I don't like how our allies are not willing to assist us.
So they're kind of lying about that. I read about this. So they're not willing to give you troops. They're willing to let you airspace. They're willing to use the bases and all that. So they're not just giving. They're saying the left is saying they're not willing to give you assistance, but the left is using the troop. I think. Well, Italy's not giving troops, but Italy's letting you use their bases so you can be closer. Refuel. So it's half truths again. It's not all truths. It's half truths. Wow. I'm using Italy because I heard that, but England's the same way.
England and Japan, none of them are looking to kind of.
They don't want a conflict.
They don't want the conflict. And it's funny because U.S., we're the first people called upon when people want help.
But Trump has said it all along. We always help them. We pay everything to NATO and no one's going to help us. And he proved it. Once again, he was correct.
Yeah, but I mean, all right. So he's correct on that point. But it doesn't mean that's what I'm saying. I don't think we want we
I don't
put
want war.
ourselves, we put ourselves in a position where I don't feel we should be with this. But I mean, again, we don't know the logistics or the truth or the classified information behind it all.
And before Trump, Bill Clinton, Bush, Obama, and Biden, we never know the truth. They just go in, they bomb. We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, but look at the thing. Even what you mentioned, Bush. You know, he kept saying there was these weapons of mass destruction, and
never found it. That's what I'm saying.
Nothing was found. So that's what
that's
I mean.
why I left the Republican Party. That way.
Nothing was found, but so this to me, you know, with the threat of Iran and nuclear wars, but you got to remember too, North Korea's got it too. We're not over there bombing them, right?
Yeah,
right. So U.S. can't just start bombing anyone because they have a nuclear war.
The problem is Korea had, they didn't.
Who?
Iran didn't have
Iran
one.
does, and that's why
we didn't. They were about to have one. They just blew up the uranium and everything. They just took everything. They were about to make one. Korea's already had one. And they feel like if you have one and you didn't use it, you won't. Iran's basically saying as soon as we get one, we're going to use one. Now, this was way before Trump. This was fucking...
Well, I'm sure this threat has been around forever, but I don't know. And the other thing, too, whose war really is this? Is it U.S. or Israel's war, right?
Because probably both.
Israel's the presence there.
Yeah.
They're right in the middle of
all that. Iran will probably be, if they ever got a nuclear bomb, they'd probably bomb them first. I don't know if they could reach us. They could reach us on the California side. They can't reach us, you know, in the Midwest or the East. So California would be gone.
I think it's very dangerous. The whole thing. And like I said, I don't like violence of any kind, and you know, definitely with a life because I'm a vegetarian. You know, so I mean, I feel bad for animals, so about people. I clearly feel bad for people. But like I said, the other side of me, you know, you wear clothes that are made out of leather or wool from animals, right? So, you know, I get it. And so, but like, you know, so they obviously with this war, there's got to be something that we'll never know. And I just hope that whatever it is,
some strategists believe, dude, that they're doing it to strangle oil to Russia and China, who are true enemies. Because after this, he's going into Cuba. He got Venezuela, Cuba, and fucking Iran. All the oil he's going to control, and he's going to stifle China and Russia.
Well,
some political analysts believe that, and that, to me, if you ask me strategically, that makes sense.
So that's the other thing too, right? So, which now brings you to the part of the war that happens regardless of who's in office is inflation, right? It's going to go up.
Oh, gas prices are crazy.
So now they're not as high as they were under Biden.
No, but they're acting like it is.
Well, of course, because it's something under Trump. So the left is going to scream and yell about stuff like that. So it's nowhere near where it was.
I'm missing you a meme live.
At least right now, it's nowhere near under the same amount that it was under Biden.
Nah.
But the fact is this, which I'm trying to get a grasp on and understand. We took over. We didn't take over, but we removed the leader of Venezuela, which was the world leader of oil. So why would it go up when that should be our main resource besides our own?
Because we only took one tanker. You know, it's not like we're using their oil. And Japan just made a deal with us yesterday. It was on television. I don't know how much. I want to say it was $54 billion. I don't remember, but that they're going to only buy oil from us. So that's going to help us.
Yeah, I just think that if what you're saying with Iran with oil and Venezuela with oil and Cuba with oil, and shouldn't our gas go down?
Not yet. We're at war. Speculation. What the fuck is this? It says I can't. I was going to send you
Please
something.
Insert SIM card.
Oh, I got to shut it off maybe.
Maybe reboot it. Because I'm sure you didn't.
I'm in the middle of the show. Fuck.
So, I don't know. Again, it just seems like if we... takeover is not the right word because we didn't take over anything. But since we removed certain leaders and now these leaders were the ones that were holding the oil, right? And I mean, is it crazy to say that these wars are all over money and oil? No,
I think it
is.
I think it might be a little bit, but it's really about a power struggle.
Yeah, which is what money.
So people don't understand. You know, everything you're wearing right now, Oil's made. You're drinking oil. Oil's in all this, the plastics, the fucking phones. So it's China's really got to stifle. We got to. I don't know about Russia as much, but we really got to stifle China.
Yeah, I mean that's why everything you get, whether it's made out of oil's going to get it from point A to point B,
no matter what.
No matter what.
And then the strip right now is where they said 20% of the world's oil. They're saying Iran won't let people through. That's another problem.
Yeah,
the strip.
And then you see that Iran has attacked cargo ships that are passing through stuff now.
Yeah, that's some strait. I can't remember.
Yeah. So now they're trying to cut off people's supplies. So this is what I mean. You know, like, okay, you want to stop the bully from doing bad things.
So you become the bully.
So you become a bigger bully.
I like that though. I know.
But now that bully that you're trying to stop is still a bully. So now they're going to just kind of still react.
Well, they have to say face to their people. Like if it was the other way around, you gotta. That's why Putin's so deceivious. Like he controls the media, he controls everything. He's the communist out there. So it makes it look like they're winning the Ukraine war because that's the fucking thing. And Iran shut off their Wi-Fi. I mean, their internet. So they can't get anything from the outside. What's really going on? They're probably telling their people they're winning. You know, you don't realize that that's what they do. They can, if you can control information, you can control anybody. It proves it. Look at the liberals. They believe everything. The Epstein files are over. They still going. He raped 20 people now, 30 people. None of it's true. But if you can control the media, you can control people's minds. The weak people.
You get mad.
The weak people.
Try to fix it. But we'll see. I mean, I just said I don't know if I agree with this, but since we're here, I just hope that it ends soon. And
by Easter.
That's like in 2 weeks.
They won't have nothing left. There'll be nothing left.
Then what? Then they got to rebuild. Again. You know what's going to happen.
It'll take them 30 years to get where they're back, though.
Yeah, but then you know what's going to happen? Think about it.
I don't like regime change either, bro, because that doesn't really usually work.
No, because look what happened in Afghanistan. As soon as we pulled out, they went right back.
When Obama assassinated Gaddafi, was the worst thing for that country. Because Gaddafi was crazy, but he controlled the crazies. Now the whole country's just crazy. No one cares.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at with this Iran thing, right? Because first it was Afghanistan, then it was Iraq, now it's Iran. What's happening here is, right, there's this hatred towards the U.S. or the West, however they term it.
Yeah.
Now, they go in, like you said, they kill all these leaders and all these people, right? But think about those leaders and the people who have little kids right now. Those little kids are going to grow up
hating us.
So it's not going to end. The cycle's not going to end. They'll rebuild, right? 30 years, 40 years. And then we're going to be in the same predicament.
Yeah, another 30, 40 years. I'd rather 30, 40 years down the road than now.
No, but because the last 40 grandchildren and stuff like that.
Yeah, but our last 47 years we did nothing. Carter did nothing. The day they took our people, they should have fucking annihilated them. This wouldn't be going on.
They did the hostage.
Yeah,
that was on the Carter.
If Carter would have annihilated them then and said, "Listen, you can't do this," we wouldn't have no problems with them.
You think so?
100%. Look at fucking what do you call it? Vietnam. We started. Fuck it. Now they don't fucking. You don't hear nothing from them. We went in and fucking destroyed them.
Well, that was a horrible
war. Horrible war.
I would think more.
And by the way, that's the liberals are saying now all the Republicans start war. That was JFK and Lyndon Johnson. They were Democrats. Just saying. JFK didn't want to go in. That's one of the reasons why they got rid of him.
Listen, we know both parties start wars.
No, of course. So I'm just saying that the media is now telling the younger people, oh, it's only the Republicans.
The media's just going to say, no, I really don't think there's much trust in the media.
When you're 10, 12, 13 years old, yeah. Nah. You have people voting this way, fucking idiots.
Depends on the upbringing of the family around the kids. Simple, same thing we just said. These kids in the Middle East are going to grow up hating the U.S. or the West. In your own house, you have your immediate family surrounding you, and you believe in a certain way of living.
The problem is
that's how most of the kids are just going to adapt to.
The problem is that you got people like fucking JNN who are telling their kids and their grandchildren to hate America. They're teaching them that, and that's from the inside. Iran's teaching people to hate people from the outside. We're teaching to hate people within. That's horrible, dude. We're gonna have a civil war within the next 50 years, easily.
It's funny you mentioned JNN, and obviously I told you don't engage. I don't engage with him.
I think he blocked me.
So he might have, because you said you don't see his posts, but no. I see his post. He posted something about how the U.S. government wastes money, but he's against Doge.
They're all crazy, bro. It's like liberal logic. They're all nuts. Like,
he's complaining that there's fraud and waste of money that the Trump administration is doing.
But he don't want to find it.
When Elon first came on the scene and Doge was in full effect,
their brains are like
he was
up.
all gung ho with screaming, "Burn a Tesla corporation down! Burn, spit on the cars!"
They're all fucked up.
He wanted to fund transgender mice experiments in wherever, Guadalupe. He was pro Guadalupe. He was pro all that stuff. But now he said the government wastes money. So it was so funny when I read that. But yeah, so I don't know that, to me, I think that's the biggest topic right now. Obviously it's the main thing. Trump, he makes his conferences, he seems fairly confident in what he's doing, but I don't know. That's way above my pay scale.
My prediction is Easter will be done. By the summer, we'll be fucking talking to Cuba. And real quick, before we end, because I know we're about to wrap up a little bit. So I seen this meme. I think I probably sent it to you on Facebook. It wasn't a meme. It was like a short. And this guy gets stopped, and he's a Cuban guy. He hates Trump. He's fucking talking shit about Trump. So the Cuban guy says, another Cuban guy says to him, well, what if Trump goes into Cuba and he frees all the people and it's not a communist regime no more, and you can go back and forth and see your family? He says, no, I'll still hate him. So it doesn't matter what he does. He can do it. He can solve the fucking world's problems, and they're just.
Well, I mean, that's been proven that,
TDS is real. I didn't believe it, but
it is real. It's real. True. And then you got people who have TDS trying to say that there's multiple forms of TDS because, it's called Trump derangement syndrome for the people who, Trump obsessed, but then liberals call it something else towards.
Reverse because we
support him. Yeah.
Whatever. I can't take these fucking people no more, dude.
I don't care. I would prefer him as our president than any of these liberal extremists, the Bidens, the Harrises, Newsom, who apparently they keep saying he's going to be the 1 and 2 is going to be him and Harris.
Oh my God.
For
God help us.
2028.
God help us.
Yeah, but I mean, the Republicans
fucking think about this, dude.
You think it's going to be J.D. Vance?
Yeah. Think about this, Dave. What are you going to put AOC as a Secretary of State, bro? Oh my God.
No, she never. Yeah. Never. No, I don't know.
I wouldn't know what to do.
I don't know who they'd put in their cabinet, but I mean, but yeah, so I keep hearing Newsom and Harris are going to be the 1 and 2s on the political ticket for 2028. But listen, I mean, Harris has gone out and about. She had like some book tour or whatever, and she's still doing her same word salad, not making any sense, repeating herself. She's not good when it comes to that public speaking.
She's not real. She's not a true politician like that.
She's no good, so she's not going to win. Listen,
Newsom's a fancy speaker though. He can speak his way out of it.
And he's a good looking guy, so it looks good on camera. Like JFK, he was a heartthrob. Newsom's going to be the same thing. He's a good looking guy. He's going to be appealing to people. Well, the female audience anyway, or in today's day and age, men too. But Harris wasn't even the Democratic Party's choice. They forced people to vote for her.
No one voted for her. Remember the primary? She didn't even get. She just got
pushed. She was out quick.
Yeah.
On the primaries when she ran in 2020 against Biden, and then the funny thing was, she was against Biden. Remember?
They were talking shit to each other.
Yeah. Whatever. So we'll see. God willing, this war is over soon. I don't like to see people die because I'm sure there's plenty of innocent people in Iran that are dying, and obviously we don't want to see our troops lose their lives. 100%. We lost more troops, right? I know there was
eight, and I think 6 from a refilling.
There was something else that happened.
Tried to refill a plane, and something happened.
So Well, it's not pretty war. It's not supposed to be, but hopefully it'll be over soon. And for those, I'm a Trump supporter, but I do call it a war. Other Trump supporters
Conflict.
call it military action or conflict.
I said the same thing when Obama and did it.
That shit's a war. So, well,
we
hope everyone tunes in again next week. We appreciate it. And thank you very much.
Ciao.